So good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Lexington Water Cooler News. My name is Rock Daniels, and today is Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023. So in weather today, the high is going to be 54 degrees and the low is going to be 52. There's going to be a 100% chance of rain, so don't forget that umbrella. All right, the sun is going to rise this morning at 7:39 a.m. It's going to set at 7:51 p.m. All right, now, two individuals have been arrested in connection with a fatal shooting in the 1st District at the Marathon gas station in Lexington. Now, 19-year-old Marcon King faces several charges, including murder, while 21-year-old Lamont Claiborne is charged with tampering with physical evidence. Now, the shooting victim, Justin Cook, was discovered with a gunshot wound in the parking lot of the gas station and was taken to UK hospital with life-threatening injuries. He later died in the hospital, and a woman was found with non-life-threatening injuries as well. Now, Lexington's Mayor Linda Gordon sparked a conversation about the reality of homelessness in the city during her address at the Rotary Club this last week. She encouraged individuals to donate to organizations like lexgive.com instead of giving cash to panhandlers, pointing out that many panhandlers are not homeless. I don't know about that. Well, since establishing the Office of Homelessness Prevention and Intervention in 2014, the number of homeless people in Lexington has decreased by half, according to the Lex Count Homeless Survey from the previous year. However, homelessness remains an issue in Lexington, exacerbated by the pandemic, and the mayor's comments served as a reminder that homelessness is a complex issue that requires a multifaceted approach. Now, let's also remember that the night they did the homeless count, the city was actually housing 250 of them in hotels across the city. So they didn't make the count. Now, Lexington plans to build the first large park in decades featuring walking trails, sports fields, picnic areas, and an 8-acre dog park. Now, the 137-acre Cardinal Run North Park will also include a playground, restrooms, and an old barn that may become a nature center. Now, the city will allocate $10 million from the $121 million American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA funds, and set to complete in 2024. Groundbreaking is planned for this spring, and the grand opening is expected in spring of 2025. Now, the park's entrance will be off Parkers Mill Road, and operational costs will be finalized soon. This was presented to council at the work session, and all members were present except for Hannah LeGree from the 3rd District, Tana Fogel from the 1st District, and Brennan Monterez from the 4th District. Now, Harrison Elementary and William Wells Brown Elementary in Lexington, Kentucky have been identified as low-performing schools by the Kentucky Department of Education. Now, an audit revealed that only 20% of 3rd graders at both schools were receiving proficient or distinguished test scores compared to the statewide average of 45%, which is still low. Now, the audit also highlighted insufficiencies in use of technologies in the classroom. Now, the schools are both Promise Academies, and Superintendent Dr. Demetrius Liggins says that the report aligns with their current focus areas. Auditors recommend teacher training and clear expectations to help improve these schools. Now, Liggins has also said that signs of progress were noted, but improvements are much needed. Now, you know that these schools have been underperforming for years, and quite honestly, it's a travesty for students and parents who are forced to send their kids to these underperforming schools. We continue to ask ourselves why certain people in certain areas of town do not have the same outcomes as other people. Now, the school system should realize that outcomes are reflective of opportunities. And I'm sure that if you gave cinder blocks to Michael Jordan for shoes, he would never have been Air Jordan. We can do better, and we must do better for our community. Now, John Calipari's time at Kentucky is running out, with fans now questioning whether he can continue to lead the team after 4 mediocre seasons. Now, despite the success he brought the team with 4 Final Fours and the national title and 6 years, recent years have not been kind. The 2020 COVID pandemic disrupted their season, followed by poorly performing teams in 2021 with an embarrassing loss to St. Peter's in 2022. Now, Cal's lack of engagement to the team and media, as well as outdated offensive strategy, has not helped the cause. Now, the upcoming season, with a strong freshman recruiting class, will be the deciding factor for Cal's future here at Kentucky. Now, well, that does it for another edition of Lexington Water Cooler News. Again, my name is Rock Daniels. I am the Bluegrass Realtor for all your real estate needs in Central Kentucky. Give me a call if you need anything. Thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you again. Have a fabulous day. Stay dry.